Claude Code is running on my screen right now, and this month's bill is $0. Not a trial, not a crippled local model, the full agent on a frontier model that costs nothing. By default, Claude Code needs a subscription or API credits, and both add up fast. So I found the free route. I'll show you the free key, the settings that point Claude Code to it, and then we stress test it on real client work. Because free means nothing if you can't sell what it builds. And the exact setup lines for all of this are in the free toolkit, and I'll show you where to grab that at the end of this video. And before we set anything up, the math matters. Claude's plans run from $20 to $200 a month. And if you're doing client work, that comes straight out of your margin. I've spent 12 years selling implementation, so I care about margins more than benchmarks. Welcome to OpenRouter API. This is a single marketplace where you can test hundreds of language models. And the beauty of it, you only need one API key. Now, most of these models are paid, but I'm gonna show you the free one. But before I do that, let me show you how to get your free API key. To sign up for an account, you can use your Gmail for this and then click on where it says Get API Key. It's gonna bring you to this screen here. Go to the top right where it says New Key and give it a name. I'm gonna call mine Claude Code, and then you wanna smash the Create button. Now, this is the most important part of this step, and that is that they will only show you the API key once. So make sure you copy this and save it. It's not really a big deal because you're not always go back, delete it, create a new one. The second thing I will say is make sure this key is safe, because anybody that has access to it will have access to your account inside of OpenRouter. I've called mine Kimi K 2.6 because that's the language model that I'm going to use. So let me show you how you can find that. So head over to the models list here and do a search for Neatron. Now, slight correction, I did say that I was going to use Kimi K 2.6, which actually isn't free. It's super cheap. It doesn't actually use that many tokens. But since I've told you that I'm going to give you a free solution, this is the language model that I want you to use. And this is by NVIDIA. And when you click inside it, it gives you some more information. And as you can see, that the price there is completely free. It has a 1 million context window, and it's an open frontier reasoning and orchestration model from NVIDIA. So you can be sure that it's one of the best on the market, and it's completely free. So before I show you exactly how to do this inside of Claude Code, there's a couple of installs that we need. The first one is Node.js. This just makes everything run smoother inside of your IDE. It's a very technical term, but I'll explain that next. So stick with me. And the second one is Git. So this is just free and open source distributed version controls. Again, more technical speak. It's just going to make everything run smoother, and both of these are open source and they're freely available. The final step is to bring it all together inside of Claude Code, and this is very much optional. Now, I'm actually using Google's anti-gravity. That's an IDE. That's just a builder where you can run language models and you can run extensions like Claude Code. There's also Cursor, Codex, and VS Code. Now, it doesn't really matter which version you use. They're all just variations of each other. They're very similar in how they work. So the first step you want to do is you want to install the IDE, obviously, and then secondly, you want to head over to where it says extensions, and you want to install the Claude Code extension. In this example, it's for VS Code. Now, although I'm using Google's anti-gravity, VS Code is actually what anti-gravity is based on. It's a fork of VS Code, so it's more or less exactly the same. I'm using anti-gravity because I already pay for Gemini, so it's all integrated. Now, this is the next step, is where everyone goes wrong. And so what I mean by that is the model string that I'm about to show you has to match OpenRouter's exact, or Claude Code will fail and you'll blame the wrong thing. So pay attention to the next step. So inside your IDE, you want to launch the terminal, which should bring up a screen that looks like this. The next step you want to paste is this bash command. Now I'm using bash because I'm on a Mac. If you're on a Windows machine, this will be done inside of PowerShell. And what you can see here is a few things. The first is we're going to point it to OpenRouter.ai, which is where we got the API key from. The second thing is we want the Anthropic authentication token. And this is the API key that I told you to get from OpenRouter's website. The third is the OpenRouter API key. And fundamentally what we're doing here is we're confusing Claude Code into thinking that it's using its own language models, when in fact we're pointing it to OpenRouter, which is completely free. And this last line is where everyone goes wrong. It's where I started to go wrong when I first started doing this. And that is the language model has to match exactly as you see it on screen, because everything that I've highlighted here is exactly how you see it on OpenRouter. If you get this wrong, it's not going to work. Once you have that, there's a last line to run Claude, and then it will basically start pointing the IDE to OpenRouter, specifically to Neatron. Once everything is successful, it will take you back to this Claude Code screen inside of terminal, and you will know that it's worked successfully because it will show you that it's using NVIDIA Neatron 3 Ultra, it's API usage billing, and it's Claude free. And you can even prompt it. So I asked, hey, what model are you running? And Claude came back to say that it's running Neatron 3 Ultra, NVIDIA's model served via the free tier. Okay, now that the setup is done and is connected. Let's see if we can put it to the test with a real client job. Something that I might even invoice a client with. Create a landing page for a real business called Mark's Solar Roofing. The aim is to get email opt-ins in exchange for a free consultation and 10% off their first purchase. Remember to optimize it for leads. The whole point here is conversions. We want to grab emails. Let's see what you can do. Here's the prompt. So let's put Neatron 3 Ultra to the test. So after about 10 minutes, it came back with this. And honestly, for a one shot, it's not too bad. It needs work, but I like the copy that it's using. There are some issues with it. So this text here at the top is kind of cut off. I'm not really sure what it's going for there. This opt-in needs to be centered and not to the left. And there's a lot of improvements that I would personally do to this before I handed it off to a real client. That being said, for a one shot, it's not bad on a free language model. Now, obviously, if I was selling this, things I would do is improve the layout. I'd add more headers, more headlines. I'd definitely use pictures for a local business like Mark's Solar Roofing. So anything to do with their local business, you want to have pictures of them working, of them in their environment, because that adds a lot of credibility. I'd also add testimonials. So if you have clients, I'd actually introduce that onto a landing page. But this test has cleared the main hurdle, which is, can we use a language model to build something that we can sell to clients? Because it's free, I would have expected OpenRouter to get absolutely slammed from everyone else using Neatron 3 Ultra on the free tier plan. But honestly, there was no issues building. And something else I'd like to point out, when it comes to designing projects in Claude Code, projects are only as good as the skills that you give it access to. There are like front-end design skills from Anthropic. There are also a ton of other skills on the marketplaces, such as GitHub. You can download these and install these for free. So once it has access to this, it's going to definitely produce a better output. Now, I don't create my client projects inside something like Google's anti-gravity, certainly not with a free language model. I would use the actual Claude Code on the subscription. But like I said at the start of this video, it's a very expensive way to do this. So what I think of using Claude Code on the free tier with something like OpenRouter, I think it's absolutely fine. I think if you're just getting started, if you just want to get your toes wet, then certainly a free tier solution like this is going to work for you. Because like I said, the Pro plan starts at $20 and the max plan is $200 if you want to pay for Claude Code. And there are some restrictions with this, such as the 5-hour usage limit, which means that if you go beyond your token usage, you have to wait for 5 hours before the tokens reset. And there's also a weekly limit for all language models and one for Fable, which is Claude Code's latest language model. It's one of the best, but invariably it has a lot of restrictions because it's a very expensive language model. So I had very low expectations of what Neatron could do when I put it to the test for a real client task, such as the landing page. But honestly, it wasn't that bad. It needs work, obviously, and you can do that. You can prompt it, you can make it better, you can install front-end skills to make it better, more optimized, and add tutorials, add testimonials, you can add videos, you can add images. There's a lot more you can do with it. And if you're new to Claude Code, you know where to start. Click on the video's description below. Grab my free AI toolkit. That includes everything that I've talked about on this video, all the prompts, everything else to get you started. It's completely free. Sign up for that. And if you enjoyed this tutorial, click the next one on screen. Watch that, and I'll see you when the next video drops.